Welcome to Chessington World of Adventures, the first trip of 2025. Now, since we were last here, we did do a video with the full plans released for the end of Mexicana, which is very, very soon. In fact, we thought work might have maybe started in areas, and it may well have started behind the scenes, but so far here, it's all still very much open. This is all going to be boarded off from February, it seems, 2025 this year, to open in early next year. And we will get a brand new area with a brand new coaster and some supporting flat rides, and of course the jungle bus move down this end. Now, it is worth noting that some of the signs have disappeared from here, particularly for the VIP area. This one's gone, that one down there is still there, but not expecting any of this to open for this year. Now, the children's zoo around the corner is still fully operational. There's no sign of anything happening around there whatsoever. However, we have had some clearance started here. This used to have the photo booth and some other bits and pieces, and that is now gone. As we said, all this will be behind scaffolding. Rattlesnake is staying where it was and will be open for 2025. But yeah, welcome. We'll show you around Chessington. There's not a lot open. It's open for the zoo. We will show the zoo map as well, so if you are coming to the park, you can actually, see what you're going to experience over the Zootastic time. That includes the Zootastic weekends running right the way up to opening season. The fact they produced a map for it, I don't think that anything's going to change in terms of you can't get up to the capybaras, you can't get up to the tigers either. But stay, we'll give you an update and we'll let you know what's going on here at the park. The sensory space isn't open yet, but we expect it to open for 2025. Again, I really hope they remove that graffiti on the wall before it opens, but we'll just show you that all this is still open down here. And here is the children's zoo, and indeed the enclosures down the right hand side. So all of this is part of the redevelopment. This will all go right behind Croc Drop as well. So these brand new enclosures here will also be relocated somewhere else in the park. The walkway between Wanyama village and up to Safari, where the giraffe sneak peeks are, is having a new fence installed at the moment. You can see the old fence here, which is, it doesn't age very well, the bamboo. And whilst I'm hoping this all gets coloured, maybe nicely stained with some graphics on, it's very high, but has been completely done so far around here, including the gates heading up that end. We can see it through here. I don't think you'll be able to see it through here, but it is all blocked off. But it is all been done up there as well. I would expect this bit to be done too. It does kind of imply that this walkway isn't going anywhere at the moment. The giraffes are out though, so that was a nice little walk. And you can see the swap over between the new fence and the older fence here. Now, you can see behind us, but it is really busy. There's a lot of children here today, obviously families enjoying their time, but the play area has been fixed and is back open. Fully open and fixed. Well done, Chessington. Over here in Adventure Point, it's all closed off. We can't go any further than this. That is quite nice. There's no price on it yet. I think it's brand new. We'll see if we can find out. Also think this is new as well. Nice embroidered zip-up one. Really like that. In good news time, Storm is already being pieced back together. After a lot of extensive work over the last few years, the cars are actually already back on. Which is great news for the 2025 season. That's come together really, really quickly. Trawler Trouble is being taken apart for its winter maintenance. Of course, if you are subscribed to the channel, which we hope you are, you will have seen us down at Funland Hayden Island when their rocking tug came apart not that long ago, and we got a real close look at it. Well, here's a look at Trawler Trouble. You can see some of the seats and restraints have been taken out. Not 100% sure where the boat is. I'm sure it's not far away. With more space becomes more space. As we can see, the Gruffalo boats have been taken out, likely for obviously winter works on the Gruffalo. That was open for Christmas. And the vampire train is here in many pieces, waiting to be put back together. Of course, there are two trains which go on the track for the season. Unsure whether they're both in the vicinity or whether one of them's been put back together, but this one certainly looks ready. The wheels look new, they're nice and shiny, and the boats line up right the way down the bottom as well. We knew it wouldn't be too far away. There's a Trawler Trouble boat just sitting there. Again, that far off the ground, they can work on that at the same time as well as keeping it easy access to bring back to base when they need to. If you are visiting for Zootastic weekends and indeed half-term period, this is what you can expect to see. Now, interestingly, we're not going around the sea life today. In fairness, we've been down to Wanyama village and you can see everything apart from the flamingos. I'm not entirely sure how you would see the flamingos either, to be honest with you. But you can't see the flamingos, or at least we couldn't see the flamingos down there because they live up by Zoofari, the ride, which you can't access. Over on Amazu, you can see all of those down there, the iguanas in the cage, obviously the raccoon, the skunk, that is all fine. And Trail of the Kings is an interesting one. We're going to go down there and have another look in a minute, but the caracal, I'm pretty sure has left the park, like quite a while ago. And the serval, one of the signs has gone for the serval, so we're not 100% sure what's down there, but we'll head down there now and we'll show you what is available down there. The binturongs are up here. Obviously, towards the end of the Christmas event, Cody, you couldn't walk up this far, could you? Because this was initially empty, because the binturongs were down the bottom, and then they're back in here, and then they're not back in here, but they are back in here, but we couldn't walk up here for the Christmas event, so they are back in here. But I'm still not sure about the caracal, to be honest. Let's go down and have a look. Yeah, it's very, very random, but that one speaker over there is playing the Foo Fighters. I have to say, that's very, very odd. I don't mind, actually. I'm quite in for it, but very odd at the same time. Red fox still inherits this enclosure, and I believe this one as well. I don't know. Looking at Cody, as if we know. Maybe. Who knows? To be honest with you. But signage around here has sort of disappeared. There is one sign for the serval which was moved into here from where the red foxes now are. However, all the signage at the top end here has been completely removed. In terms of caracal, that hasn't been here for a long time, so I'm not quite sure how that brand new map is that far out of date, to be honest with you. I mean, it's not advertising a serval. I'm guessing that's what it means. But you don't see it at the best of times, bless it. One of the Christmas trees has been put in here though, probably for them to play with, and it was open down the back. It is open down the back as well. He's quite cold today. I don't blame him for being inside, Cody. He's just a bit of a house cat. All signage up here has been removed for it, which is a little bit peculiar, especially as now kind of this entrance is open. You would walk down here to see them. Yeah, I'm not sure. This is on a postcard. Have you seen it recently? Chessington 2025. Can't wait to get back on the Vampire and get back into the full park for 2025. My favourite park we have in this country. I love Chessington. There is some work going on, as you can see. Rides are starting to be put back together. It's great to see the Vampire parts as well ready to go back. Please drop us a like on this video. Big construction hasn't started yet, but you know us on the channel. We will be here for it, so make sure you stay tuned.